Shalom. In this video, I'm going to show you how to stream live to YouTube. Slack it for the audio. I know the audio probably sounds like shit, but anyway. So this is how to stream to YouTube. So the first thing you need to do is you're gonna have to verify your YouTube account before they let you, excuse me, stream live. So you can watch another video I have on this channel. Excuse me, that I show you how to sign up for YouTube and verify with a fake phone number. And the way you do that is you go to this site that I have on the screen, textnow.com, and you sign up for an account here. Watch the other video. The next thing you're going to need is you're going to need to stream by either using a webcam or your video camera. I suggest using a webcam because the webcams you just plug right into your USB and you're ready to go. This is the one I used. This series right here from Logitech. This is top of the line, and this streams in 1080p. Has a lot of features. It's really good. So I see it here. It's right here for $99.99. I think you get it a little bit cheaper, maybe like $10 or $20 cheaper. Just look around. Go on Google. Go on eBay. Go on Amazon. But they should have it in like your Walmart or Best Buy, locally. That's probably the best way to do it in case you need to take it back for any reason. So you're gonna need a webcam. Now, if you're gonna use your video camera, depends what kind of video camera you have, right? So some video cameras, they have HDMI, which is this right here. So this is most video cameras nowadays that are high definition. This is the type of plug that have HDMI. Now, if you have an older one that's not HD, you might have this, which they call analog, right? So this is where you have the red, white, and the yellow wires. So if you're using this type with the red, white, and yellow wires, you're going to need something called a video digitizer. Now, this is the one that I used before, and I know this works really well. It's by Hopodge. You can get it at a B&H, or you may have to order it online. But basically, you plug your wires from the camera back here, and then it converts it to a USB signal, and you plug this part into your computer. Now, if you have HDMI, right, that means you're doing high definition, and you're going to need something more like this. With this is a video capture box. That's what you want to Google, video capture box. And this one here, as you can see, it has a plug for the HDMI. And then on the other side is where you plug it into your computer. So a lot of these high def boxes, like this one where you plug in the HDMI, the other side is usually something called a USB 3 or Thunderbolt. So if you don't have a USB 3 port on your computer or a Thunderbolt port, then you're not going to be able to use this. So that's why, again, I suggest just going with a webcam, because a webcam, the other end of it is a USB. You just plug it into your computer. It's high definition, has speakers already in the webcam, so you don't need to buy a microphone. This particular one here has motion detector. You can move around the room, it'll follow you. It has low light sensitivity. It has digital zoom, so there's a control panel that pops up and you can zoom in and zoom out. You can move the camera left and right. It's pretty dope. So I suggest getting this. The next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to download Flash Media Live Encoder. And you can find it on the Adobe site. To find it, all you do is you Google Flash Media Live Encoder. You don't need to put a 3.2 part. Just Google it like this, and you click on the first thing that pops up. On the right hand side, you're going to have to hit download. Now remember, the first time I hit download, I had to fill out some form with my name and everything. If you get that, just put in, you don't have to put in real information, just put a fake name, fake everything. And then if you're using a Windows PC, you're going to want to click on the first one here. So you want to click where it says download now, and it will download it to your PC. Once it downloads, just go ahead right away and install it, because we're going to need it soon. If you're using a Mac, click on the second one here. See where it says Mac OS. OS stands for operating system. You click on download now. Boom, once you got all that taken care of, everything we just went through, YouTube account verified, you're going to go to YouTube channel. You're going to go here, you're going to click on my channel. Excuse me. Then you're going to go to video manager. Excuse me. You're going to go to live streaming. Right? Now, they have something called stream now, which this is a little bit more complicated to do, so I'm not going to go through that. What we're going to do is we're going to set up an event. So you click on event, and we're going to schedule a new event, right? So you click on that, and your event is going to be a title, whatever you're going to go into that day, for whatever, you know, the show topic is or whatever. So I'm going to put a live demo, right, test. Okay, so started today. I'll start it at 1:30 a.m., 1:30, whatever time you're going to start and it could be at any date also. See, so you can start it whatever day. You can set the event, you know, and the end time. Then testing live transmission. Okay, down here you put your tags, Great Millstone, GMS, you know, Bible, whatever you want to do. Put a, you know, test message there. You can make it public. You can make it unlisted, private, you know, whatever floats your bizzot. Okay, down here is important. So you have type, quick or custom. We want custom. Okay, so you make sure you select custom right there. Now, well, let me say this. If you're using a webcam, you don't need this. See this encoding? This is not, it's necessary. Well, it's necessary for the way I'm going to show you how to do it. But if you want to use something called Google Hangouts, you just click on here on quick, and pretty much you don't have to do shit really after that. It's easy. I don't have to make a video about it. Click on quick and the rest of it you can figure out. But we're going to go to custom. The way we're doing it, we're going to go to custom, okay, because we're going to do it a different way. So you're going to go create event, okay, upload a thumbnail, you know, it's a picture that the brothers will see, you know, when you go live. So down here is another important part. Select bitrate. This is where you select how your quality of your video, 1080p, 720, blah blah blah. 1080p is the best, but the higher the bitrate, the better quality internet you need to have in your house. One thing I suggest to do if you got the bread for it is call your cable company up and just get the next level internet speed that you can get. You know, that way your video won't be choppy and all that stuff. That's if you want to go HD. You know, you can select 360p, 480p. Anything from 480p is down is like, you know, old school TV quality. But myself, you know, the kings are in the building, so we, you know, I like to do 720 or 1080p. You know, that should work for you. Now, what you want to do from here is, now you have 60 frames per second. That's what FPS stands for. That's for super smooth quality. If you got top-notch cable, you could select that. And you also need a top-notch camera. Not all cameras can handle 60 frames per second. So just leave it like this. Basic ingestion, do 720p, and just leave it like that. Down here, we're going to select our encoder. Defaults to Flash Media Live encoder. That's what we downloaded a little while ago. Next thing you want to go is to number 2, export settings. You want to download the profile, the primary one. Click that and see it's downloading to my computer. From here, we're done. We want to hit save changes. Okay. Then you want to go to view on watch page. So this is a page that people see when they get to your page. See, starts in 14 minutes. Okay. And this is a thumbnail. Remember it said how to upload a thumbnail. This is a thumbnail. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The thumbnail's right here where it says on air. So the next thing you want to do is you can test the stream. So you go to live control room over here. And a live control room is like you're going in the studio. Now, as you can see, it says we're not receiving data from your encoder. Please make sure it is configured correctly. In the ingestion settings. Ingestion settings is where we were just at, where we put 720p, and then we downloaded that file, right? So the next step is where the so-called magic happens. So you want to launch what we downloaded, which is the Adobe Media Live, right? So you get that going. Okay, excuse me, let me get this back. Okay, so that's me on the screen right there. Now when the thing when it gets going, when it launches, if you installed your webcam correctly, and as far as installing your webcam, it should come with software that you just put in your computer, install it. Or if you have a webcam sitting around the house, you just plug it in and you go to Google and you type in the webcam you have, and you should be able to find the page that has the drivers. Now, I'm gonna say this: if you don't have an HD webcam, in the ingestion settings, don't choose 720p because you're just wasting internet. If you don't have an HD webcam, no matter what you put it at, it's not going to stream in HD because it's not an HD quality webcam. So if your webcam doesn't say HD on it, choose 480p and down. Okay, but this webcam is HD, as you can see. So the Logicam HD professional webcam. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is once you get this open, you want to make sure you see a picture here. Okay. So whether you use the webcam, whether you use this, or whether you use this here, once you get to this point, you should be seeing a picture. Okay, because it should automatically picked up as long as you installed everything before we got to this step. So the next thing we're going to do is go to File, Open Profile, and we're going to upload that file that we downloaded from YouTube. Okay, that primary profile file. Double click it. Okay, just hit OK, and boom, it's in there. Okay. If you look to the right hand side, right over here, it's got some stuff in there. I don't know what the hell it means, but it got it from the profile that we downloaded and imported into here. So now we're ready to go to live stream. Now check this out. So here, I'm sorry, go back here. We're now receiving data from the recorder, right? The reason is because we just did this, right? Uploaded the file. We did that part, but the next thing to do is we have to hit start. When we hit start here, this starts the actual stream. So I'm gonna hit start, and it's gonna, boom, now it's streaming. Now this right here, see how it changed? It tells you your stream status. So if your stream status here says bad, and in here where it says your health is good, if it doesn't say that, then you're streaming too high. You need to go back to the settings. You need to knock this down to 480p or whatever. Okay. Now, if you want to see a preview, okay. So basically, what's going to happen is this thing is going to start exactly at 1:30, and you can go to the view on watch page, and it gives you the countdown. As soon as this thing hits 0, it's going to start streaming automatically. You don't have to do anything. You see. But if you want a preview before it goes, just to see how you look, you want to set the camera up, make sure it's pointing in the right place. Hit preview. Hit OK here. And you're going to have to give it a minute. We're preparing your live stream preview. Please wait a moment. Okay. So just give it a couple seconds or whatever. Okay, so now when you see this light up preview stream, you can go down here, you can hit play, and you're going to have to give it a minute. We're preparing your live stream preview. Please wait a moment. Okay, so just give it a couple seconds or whatever. So there's your preview. There's a delay because it has to go through YouTube server, then go out to whoever's watching it. So your stream is always going to be about 30 seconds delay from when you actually said or did something. So there it is. That's your preview. So use a preview, like I said, to set up your camera and all that stuff. Make sure it's the correct angle that you want. You can also do this if you're having problems, depending. It says here if you have Flash and HTML5, that just means if you have like the latest browser and all that, this should work. You can do stuff like you can post one of these messages if you're having issues or whatever, and then it'll let brothers know you're having issues, or we'll be right back, or whatever it is. So like I said, it'll automatically start when the time is up, and if you want to look at it how your viewers are looking at it, you go here, and you can see the stream as it looks when somebody's watching it. See, there's a chat room over here on the right. You can hide the chat. So that's it. If you have any questions, anything like that, let me know. One thing is that with this, every time you do a stream, you're gonna have to go through this. An event, you're gonna have to go through this process again. You're gonna have to close this out. You're gonna have to go here, download a profile, open it from here. Everything that we did in this video, you're gonna have to do it again every time you do an event. All right, so hopefully that helped. Send a message or put something in the comments if you have a question. If I can help you out with it, I'll let you know. All right, shalom.